So, welcome everyone for joining me today on Business Talk, sharing information that can help us all to choose from many online businesses available. So, quick introduction about myself. My name is Monica. I manage this page. I live in London, UK. I also run a successful online, or we call it digital business, alongside my professional career as a qualified social worker. So wondering what Business Talk is all about? So each week on this page, I invite and interview digital business owners from our online community from different countries and nationalities. And they will come and share their journey into the digital world or online world and how far they've made it. And then they will share their journey, what they've achieved, and any advice that they have to people wanting to start their own digital business. So today, my guest is Elvis and Becky. They both live in Japan with their two lovely kids. I met this couple through this online business, and they are very eager today to share their story today so that people out there can decide if this legitimate online business is for them. Feel free to message me on this page if you want to learn more, and then you can comment as we go. So without wasting much time, I will invite Elvis and Becky to join me. Hi, Elvis and Becky.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank
From
you for joining us today. We really, really appreciate.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
Okay, so we're gonna start by introduction. So we want to find out about your background and when you started this online business.
Okay. Are you gonna start? Okay. All right. As you rightly mentioned, my name is Elvis and this is my wife Becky. We are originally from Cameroon and
Okay,
we have been living in Japan for a little bit over 4 years now.
thank
And
you.
we live together as a family. We have two lovely kids. We started this online business about a little bit over a year
Okay,
and it has been amazing. I have a background in finance, and my wife does have a background in marketing management. But we
amazing.
live and work here in Japan, and we run our business on the side.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. So, based on what you just told me, with your current job, I'm very sure you both of you are quite busy. And so, how have you been able to manage both your current jobs and then your family and the business on the side?
Okay. Both of us are working full time, and
Okay,
we have been able to manage it because before we started the business, we were doing multiple jobs,
okay,
and we did not have time to spend together as a family at all. Like we were missing a lot on our kids. But when we started the business, we had to drop our part-time jobs and concentrated on our full-time jobs. And
okay.
so it gave us more time to spend together as a family.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes. And also, since the business is automated and much of the work is done in the background, so it doesn't really affect our job. We have the time to work and do the business and still have time to spend with our kids.
Yeah. So,
I
as Becky said, Elvis, you wanted to add something?
I just wanted to add a little bit.
Okay, you can go
Yeah,
ahead.
since the business is digital, once you properly set up, you can actually run your business on the go. Sometimes while on the train, I still like get business inquiries coming in, then I can just like respond to them on the go. So basically, it's doable. We spend maximum of 2 hours a day on our business.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, as both couples said, yes. So our main power source of this digital business is automation. So that frees up our time. We can do our usual work or job, and then we can still have a business on the side, which is amazing. So we want to find out from you guys, what is the biggest moment or the most memorable one that you've had so far since you started the online business?
Like every moment has been memorable in this business. Like, just from learning how to use social media
Yeah.
to earn,
Yeah.
it's something like it's a big deal for
It's
us.
huge.
Yeah, because before this business, we were on social media, but we didn't know that we can actually use social media
Exactly.
to earn money, So that moment we discover that is like it's very memorable, and the fact that we get to meet people from different parts of the world,
Yeah.
create connections. I have business partners in the Belgium, business partners in Canada, the USA. It's
UK.
actually it's priceless.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to you guys now. You guys are
Yeah,
in Japan and I'm here in the UK. Yeah.
because of the
You
business,
know.
we get connected, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So every moment is memorable in this business.
Yeah.
it is. So we want to find out also what has been the impact of this business on in your lives. You've said a little bit about the family time, but we want to go into more details about how it has impacted on your life since you started a year ago.
Okay. It has had a huge impact. I, for one, at a certain point, I felt so frustrated. Like, I came to Japan, I thought I was coming to Japan to live my dream life. But when I came to Japan, things were different.
Yeah.
I had to do multiple jobs. Like, it wasn't easy. And I had a little baby. I did not have time to spend with her. I was jumping from one job to another, paying high bills, and at the end of the month, saving nothing. I was like, how long will I continue to work
Yeah.
like this? Like, I wasn't even seeing myself building a house back home, but I was
Mm.
working. I was working so hard, long hours. So I lost hope and I was so confused and I felt frustrated and sometimes I cried even. And this business has given me hope. Yes. This business gave me hope. It restored my joy. It is
Lovely.
everything
So
I have ever
beautiful.
wanted. And also, the business has made me grow a lot as a person. Like before, I used to be so shy and introvert. Like, you can't see me talking on video, never, never. So the business has changed me a lot. It has given me hope and it has made me grow as a person. And I have also met lots of amazing people in the community who inspire me every day. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing story. Um, um, I mean, it's always a shock when you travel abroad, isn't it?
Yes.
Thinking, oh, I'm gonna, use my qualification or professional, whatever you have back home.
Yeah.
Then you come in, and then it's a shock, whoop, and
Oh,
then you have to start all over again, to
that's
build
right.
yourself. And I can relate so much. Thank you so much for sharing. So we want to find out, what's the favorite part or thing that you love most in this business?
Wow. Like favorite. I even find it difficult to find the most favorite part of the business because everything about the business is so amazing. But I would like to talk about the automation. The
Yeah.
fact that the business is automated, like you just put it a little bit of effort and the system does the work for you, is actually priceless. Once you properly set up your business, the system takes over from there.
Yeah.
You don't have to do any other thing. That's the most like favorite thing about this business.
Yeah.
And also the fact that I can get stuck along the way and I
Yeah.
find support from the community
Yeah.
is actually amazing.
I'm sure a lot of people are, watching and they'll be watching later and they're wondering, okay, so what is the biggest advice that you give to people like them and then people who be, thinking, weighing the option? Because now there's been so many online businesses around and finding the legitimate and the correct one can be really, really discouraging or very difficult. So what advice would you give to people watching or who will be watching later, thinking about, um, why do I start?
Oh, okay. An advice I can give to them is that this business is amazing because in this business you are assigned a mentor, you have a coach, like you have someone to guide you along the way. In every step you take, there's always someone to guide you, and there's
Definitely.
always someone to talk to. There are amazing people in the community, and they support each other. And also, what I also advise them is that when you want to start something new, when you're on the road to pursue your dreams, you will meet a lot of negative people who will try to discourage you and tell you negative things. And so don't listen to them, listen to your heart. If you know something is telling you you can do this, Do
Go
it.
for it.
Don't listen to people who try to discourage you, because if you don't take risks, you will never grow, you will
Yeah.
never change.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to take yourself out of a situation, you need to take the risks and try. If you don't try, you will not know if something is for you or it will work for you.
Yeah,
So
it's
yes.
true.
Yeah,
Elvis, do you want to add? Mm-hmm.
yeah. I would say, like, as a human, when you approach something new, you become skeptical. Yeah, we understand. We were skeptical too, but
You were skeptical.
Who was skeptical? I know.
He was skeptical.
I know. I knew you were going to say Elvis. Is the madness in there?
okay, like, let me correct myself. I was skeptical, like,
Yeah.
but finally, I didn't allow my skepticism to stop me from, trying something new.
And now you're
So
a coach.
yeah, now I'm a business coach. I coach and I mentor people, right? I didn't allow my skepticism to stop me. So what I will tell you right now is register and watch our free workshop. It's free. You have nothing to lose.
Yeah, it's free trial. Mm-hmm.
It's actually free. We are just
Yeah.
giving you information. At least you gain some information.
That's right.
So we have a webinar coming up. We do a webinar twice a week. So you can either register on moneyfarm.com. Yes, I got it
Yeah.
right. Yeah, or asamoawa.com. Just click the link, register, and watch our free webinar. Let's start from there. We are always here to help you, guide you, answer your questions.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Elvis and Becky. I really appreciate your time coming today. And as they both said, you can start anywhere you are around the world. Um, where you are shouldn't limit you from watching the webinar. You can start anywhere you are. Like Elvis and Becky, they are in Japan, and I'm talking to them. We can always support you wherever you are around the world, and the business is all over. So just find out, as Elvis said, if you want more information, we are willing. But the first step is for you to watch the webinar. It gives you an overview of what the business is all about, and then you can, after that, you can ask all the questions that we want. We will be more than happy to support you and hold your hands. Thank you, Becky and Elvis. I really, really appreciate, and I'm sure I'll bring you back again later somehow. Thank you
Yeah,
so much for joining me today.
you're
And viewers,
welcome.
thank you so much for watching. I will really appreciate, and then we'll come back again next week for another interview. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.